Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all my dear students. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing fine, staying safe at home with your family. Right, so as for today's lesson, we are going to cover Unit 6 of the Year 3 syllables under the title Food Please. So you can use your Get Smart 3 page 55 as your reference. Okay, Get Smart page 55. Okay, we are going to cover this topic. Right? Okay, so welcome to our virtual classroom, my dear students. In this lesson, you are going to, number 1, name some food. Number 2, learn about countable and uncountable noun. 3, learn about singular and plural nouns. 4, this is supposed to be 4. Write there's or there are in sentences. Okay. Right, now let's go. Okay, so basically our lesson today we are going to learn two things. Okay, first is there's. Okay, follow me, ikut teacher. There's. Okay, number 2 is there are. There's, there are. Boleh sebut tak? Okay, there's, there are. Okay, so what is the difference? Apa bezanya there's dengan there are? Okay, kita pergi there's dulu. Alright, so there's is used for singular. Okay, singular means satu. So there's ni kita guna untuk satu benda. Alright, for example, there's a banana in the fridge. Okay, if you can see the word banana here, a banana. Bila dia tulis a banana, maksudnya satu. So that's why kita guna there's. Okay, so there's a banana in the fridge. Alright, a banana, singular, satu. So kita guna there's. Okay, example number 2. There's an apple on the table. Okay, you see here the words are an apple. Okay, when you see the word an means one, indicate one. Okay, bila awak jumpa an bermaksud satu. So kat sini dia tulis an apple, maksudnya satu apple. So kita guna there's. Alright, so there's an apple on the table. Okay. Alright, now let's go to there are. There are. Okay, we use there are for plural. Okay, plural means lebih daripada satu. Tadi singular satu. Now plural lebih daripada satu. So kalau plural, if it is a plural, we use there are. Okay, kalau benda tu lebih daripada satu, kita guna there are. Example, there are some carrots in the fridge. Some carrots. Okay, some carrots maksudnya ada beberapa carrot. So, beberapa carrots. Some carrots indicates plural. Okay, some carrots maksudnya lebih daripada satu. So, we use there are. Okay, example number 2. There are some tomatoes on the table. Can you see the word some tomatoes? Some tomatoes. Beberapa tomato. Okay, kalau ada beberapa, okay, maksudnya more than one, lebih daripada satu. Alright, so we use there are. There are some tomatoes on the table. Okay, so now boys and girls, let's look at this fridge. Okay, as you can see, there are lots of food in this fridge. Let's identify the food one by one, right? Okay, the first one. So what is this? What food is this? Yes, it is a cake. How many cake is there? Only one cake. So, are we going to use there's or there are? Okay, now let's look at the sentence. There's a cake. Okay, as you can see, for this we use there's because the cake is only one. A cake. One cake. So, we use there's. Okay, next. This one. What food is this? That is a chicken, right? Okay, so the sentence is there's a chicken. A chicken means one chicken. So when it is one, we use there's. Okay. Right, next, here. Alright, as you can see, what are these? These are oranges. So how are we going to write the sentence? There are some, okay, I put it here. There are some oranges. Okay, because the oranges is more than one, lebih daripada satu, so we use there are. Okay, next food here. What fruit are these? Okay, these are tomatoes. So what is the sentence? There are some tomatoes. Okay. Okay, as you can see, there are three. 1, 2, 3. 3 is more than 1. 3 tu lebih daripada satu. So we use there are. There are some tomatoes. Okay, next here. These are apples. Right, it is more than 1. Lebih daripada satu apple. So the sentence, there are some apples. Okay, we use there are because the apples are more than 1. Lebih daripada satu. So, kita guna there are. Okay, last one. Here we have bananas. Right? So, I think it is more than 1. Lebih daripada satu. Yes or no? Okay, so the sentence, there are some bananas. Okay, we use there are because the bananas are more than 1. Kita guna there are sebab dia lebih daripada satu. Alright. Okay, so now let's look at the next category, but still under there's and there are. Okay, just now singular and plural. Okay, so now it's uncountable nouns and countable nouns. Okay, uncountable nouns is benda yang tak boleh kira. So, for example, things that you cannot count. Benda yang awak tak boleh kira. Sugar, gula. Gula tak boleh kira. So, that is uncountable noun. Water, air. Air pun tak boleh kira. So, water is also uncountable nouns. Right? For uncountable nouns, we also use there's. Okay? For example, there's some milk in the fridge. So, if you can see the word milk, milk means susu. So, susu is uncountable. Susu tak boleh kira. Right? So, we use there's. Okay? Example number 2, there's some water in the bottle. Okay? As you can see, water is also uncountable. Water tak boleh kira. So, in that case, we use there's. Alright? Okay, now there are, we use for, Okay, there are, we use for countable nouns. Okay, benda yang boleh kira. Right? Ini sama macam plural tadi. Okay, for example, there are some carrots in the fridge. Okay, carrots is countable. Carrots kita boleh kira. Yes or no? Right, so we use there are. Example number 2, there are some tomatoes on the table. Right, tomatoes is also countable. Okay, tomatoes pun boleh kira. So, we use there are. Alright. Okay, now let's go back to this fridge. Alright. Okay, this is the first food. This is milk. So, is it countable or uncountable? Milk is uncountable. So, we use there's. There's some milk. Okay, milk ni uncountable. Tak boleh kira. So, kita guna there's. Next. What is this? I bet this is cheese. Cheese also is uncountable. Cheese pun uncountable. So, we use there's. There's some cheese. Okay. Next. Chocolate. Chocolate is also uncountable. So, we use there's also. There's some chocolate. Alright. Okay, this one. This is orange juice. Orange juice. Juice is uncountable. Juice tak boleh kira. Right, so we use there's. There's some orange juice. Okay, here is the oranges. Okay, the fruit. It is countable, boleh kira. So we use there are. There are some oranges. Tomatoes. Tomatoes is countable, boleh kira. 1, 2, 3. So we use there are. There are some tomatoes. Apples. Apples are also countable, boleh kira. So if it's countable, we use there are. So there are some apples. Okay, last one, bananas. Bananas are also countable, so we use there are. There are some bananas. Alright? Okay, so let me repeat. Alright, we use there's for uncountable nouns. Okay, untuk benda yang tak boleh kira. Okay, and then we use there are for countable nouns. We use there are untuk benda yang boleh dikira. Alright? Okay, so now we have come to the task of today's lesson. Okay, so you have 2 tasks to be done. Right? Number 1, do the worksheet given. Fill in the blanks with there's or there are. Paste the worksheet in your pitch exercise book, your E1. Okay, so I am going to give you this worksheet. Right? You just have to fill in the blanks with there's or there are. Okay, number 2, do the worksheet given. Write out sentences according to the picture using there's or there are. Then paste the worksheet in your pitch exercise book as well. Okay, so I will give you this worksheet. What you have to do is you have to write the sentences in the space given. Okay, you can refer to this video in order to fill in the blanks here. Alright, okay, so I think that's all for today. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me through the WhatsApp or Telegram. Okay, please send to me your completed tasks through the WhatsApp or Telegram. Alright, so good luck for you. That's all for today. Thank you and goodbye.